the There Is Another Way podcast from spencerbruce.com. Making life work as a creative. Hello there and welcome to this week's There Is Another Way podcast. I hope you are all safe and well out there. This week's podcast is going to be another short one, another quick tip just to get you and your creativity kick-started. I do hope you're enjoying the shorter podcast, and I'd love to hear how you're getting on with some of the ideas and some of the tips that have been mentioned. In this week's podcast, I'm going to talk about something which a teacher of mine mentioned when I was very, very young during art class. And it is something that has stuck with me ever since. It's probably one of the most profound lessons I've ever had. What I find interesting is that there have just been a number of lessons that I've learned from various teachers over my life, which just always seem to be at the forefront of my thinking. I guess it goes to show just what the importance of education is and the importance of teachers are if they can still inspire you. And this is probably something that I learned maybe 35 years ago in a Tuesday morning art class. So you never know when that important lesson is going to come, and maybe this will be just as important to you as it is for me. Love to hear your thoughts about this. So please do head over to the Facebook group and join in the conversation. It was a Tuesday morning art class. Now, please do not get under any illusions that I was ever any good at art. I am, and I always will be terrible at art and painting and all those skills. Luckily, I've found my way of being creative in another medium. But it was a Tuesday morning and the art teacher came in, and it was a substitute arts teacher at this point in time. He came in and he said, before you pick up your pencils, before I get you to give you a task, I want you to think about what the pencil actually is. And it's like, oh, what does that mean? Well, it's a pencil. You write things with it, you draw things with it, you scribble things with it, which is true. That's what you do. But he then said, I want you to frame this. I want you to frame the idea of a pencil being an infinite line. It will draw a straight line. It will draw any line for infinity. As long as it is touching something and you move it, it will continue to draw this infinitely long line until the pencil runs out. In brackets, they're obviously not totally infinite, but you get the idea. It's going to take a long line to run out the lead within a pencil. And I'm kind of curious to know if anyone has ever done that, how long the line is. But for all intents and purposes, it's infinite. He said you're in control of this infinite line. The line is there. You are the person who decides, and you are the conductor. You are the person who is in control of how long the line lasts, what direction the line goes in, how often it stops, how often it starts, if it starts in a new place. You are the creator. You are the person who is responsible. You are the person who is in control of the destiny of where this infinite line is going to go. And to me, that was gobsmackingly interesting, because it's like, yes, I am in control. There's this thing that exists, and I am the one who decides what and where and how it performs and how it goes. And it is like this line already exists, but I am the one who is shaping the line. And I could be shaping it into writing, into text, into a story, into a picture, into a collage. There's so many possibilities. It's, as he said, it's infinite. And the interest that sparked in me was, how can I apply this to other things? So this equally applies to something like music. If I imagine that sound is just an infinite note, there are these infinite waves, and I am the one who is shaping the infinite wave. I can change its tempo. I can change the direction. I can make it go higher. I can make it go lower. I can turn it back in on itself. I can make it louder. I can make it thicker. I can make it thinner. It's just the same kind of concept that goes along with this idea that a pencil is an infinite line. We are working with shaping the world around us. And I'd be curious to know if this speaks to you at any level, because I know it certainly speaks to me, and it certainly puts me in a different frame of mind when I'm being creative, and how it might apply to another creative medium, say photography. Can you think of photography as you're shaping and you're moving the lines of light, the infinity of light waves? You are controlling the objects. You are controlling how the light, this infinite waveform of light, is bouncing off objects, and you are capturing that. And you are taking a snapshot of that which you have captured. Just like if you have done a drawing with the infinite pencil line, that is a snapshot of the line that has been created and orchestrated and conducted by you, the artist. So there you go. That is this week's short, quick tip. The pencil, the infinite line. What is your discipline? Does the infinite line idea apply to your discipline? I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I know I can apply it to music, and it works really well when I am thinking about creating music and shaping music. I hope you found that useful. Love to hear your thoughts as always. Please do head over to the Facebook group, and also now please do head over to the new Creativity Kickstarter website, where you will find an updated creativity tip, a concept, a strategy straight there on the front page. Every time you refresh, you will get a new idea. So if you are stuck for inspiration, go over there and look at the creative strategy of the day and see if that can inspire you in any way. I'll be talking about that in more detail in a future podcast. Most importantly though, my friends, please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you later.